The judge said that they don't want to send me to a psychiatric check, and the policeman who sued me said that he really insists and want him to send me to a psychiatric check. And the judge said that he don't want to do this. He think it's wrong and it's not the way it should be. But he gave me a punishment to go to my sister's house, to house arrest for 2 days, and not to serve in the internet for months. Like, this is really funny because, just hackers, have this punished usually, not me and hackers, not to serve, serve in the internet.
Use the internet.
Not to use in the internet for a month.
For 1 month or?
For 1 month.
For one.
30 days. For 30 days. And to be in house arrest in my sister's house.
For 2 days.
For 2 days. This is so I got a little punishment. I think it's wrong too, but I don't know if you want to shut the mouth of the police, or I don't know what was his goal in this act, but I think it's a poor decision. Then I did it. This is what happened with. And then I had after the court, I have another investigation with the policeman. So there I talked, and she asked me, why you do that? Why are you going against your country? Why are you using your art? So I told her why the prime minister used the Holocaust and his power to justify the occupation. If the prime minister can, so why I can't? I told her, and he do it to justify the occupation, and remind you that the occupation is not, it's illegal. So I said, so I can do it, and then she said, but you are hurt in so many people when you shit on the flag. So I said, you, the policemen, hurt me more when I submit a list of death threats, and you didn't do anything with this. You close the case immediately. This is hurt more. So I said a little proportions, People here crying if you pooping on fucking flag, but a life of someone is less important than a fucking flag.
But what was exactly the reason why the judge punished you? What was the reason for the punishment?
I know that the reason it's because what I did.
Yeah, but you were acting against which laws? Which law?
We have a law here that you can't hurt symbols or the flags of Israel or Zionist. But I know, and now I'm gonna to investigate this thing. I understand that they can't really arrest you about because thing like this. Like the religious people in Jerusalem. I don't know how it calls in English.
In Hebrew.
Not the Zionist, the religious, not the Zionist.
Say it in Hebrew.
like, okay, הדוסים במאה שערים, לדוגמה, in Jerusalem, they sometimes, burn flags. Okay, but never ever someone of them was arrested.
But did they burn the Israeli flag?
Yes, the Israeli flag, and they do it even in the Independence Day, I think, and they never arrest. So I know that there is no law that allowed the policeman come to my house and arrest me, and they came without a cop, a cop woman.
Yeah, a woman.
A woman.
And why do these Jewish people burn the Israeli flag on the National Day? Do you know why they do it?
Yes, they anti-Zionism. They said when because we established the country Israel, so the Messiah will never come. Like something like this. We destroyed the faith, the came of the Messiah. Like it's not supposed to. This is the reason.
And when do you get your cell phone back?
I don't know, and my lawyer doesn't answer to my phone. But I want to say something I think it's really important. That what they did in this act, in the arrest act, is to frighten me and artists like me not to do things like this. They want to silence us. But I prefer to die than to be silenced. And if I could be a night in the jail, so anybody can. And what I want to say that I am, and a lot of people like me, not a lot, but people like me in this country, we are in war for the freedom of speech, for the freedom to say I am against the country, I am against the government. And in the jail you say, okay, the Palestine is suffer more. I'm just in the jail for a night. It's horrible, but there are people that suffer for years jail. Like they are in ghetto in Gaza. So I took in proportion. I tried to took in proportions what happened to me. Now I am doing. I'm in the middle of making a revenge video. So you'll see it soon, I hope, in what happened to me with the cops. And yet I don't have my equipment yet. My cellular there, my computer. They still think to submit כתב אישום, to sue me, again. They can, and they wait for an opportunity, I think. So let's see if they sue me or not. What do you want to know more?